And welcome back to the channel. On this video I'm going to be riding the Lyric Graffiti X as you see it right there. And today, as you can see here, I'm going to be riding in the rain. It's been raining all day and it's going to keep on raining and raining and raining. So I thought this would be an appropriate time to talk about fenders on e-bikes, and particularly this e-bike is a great example to show you how not so good fenders are on a bike. These fenders here are terrible. I must admit, they do not work at all to protect you from splash or anything. And even the front is a little bit better maybe, but it's not that great either. So there's a couple of things that I'd prefer to see. First of all, I really like metal fenders. Could be in the minority, I don't know, but I really like the fact that the front fender on this bike is metal, whereas the rear fender is just plastic. It's really flimsy. The thing I'd like to see is, I know this is a dual sport bike and some people say it might look ugly with fenders on it, but I personally don't care because I'd rather be protected from extra splash up, mud and everything else that gets on your coat and on you, like all over. It just makes a mess of your bike. And so I'd like to see, for any and everyone that rides in the rain, be it once in a while or often like I do, you probably would agree with me. I'd like to see improvement on fenders. First of all, I'd like to see the fender wider, enough to completely cover the width of the tire, like beyond the width of the tire a little bit, and definitely be longer to cover more of the tire, kind of like a motorcycle, what motorcycles have. If you've seen street bikes and how well they cover their fenders, or cover their tires I should say. And I think the bike that has come the closest to being my favorite for fenders, they were plastic though, but I think my favorite was the Rad Rover 4, because that bike had fenders that completely basically covered the tire. I mean, they were long, and they did a good job. I don't remember getting splash or anything from those. So shout out to all e-bike companies. Maybe improvements on fenders, because I'm not just saying the Lyric Graffiti X, this particular bike here, has bad fenders. I'm saying a lot of bikes don't have good enough fenders for what we need for wet, rainy day rides. I know some people are going to say, well, just don't ride in the rain. Well, some of us don't mind riding in the rain, so we just want to do it. Or some of us could be commuting, and this is the way we commute. And if we're going to commit to e-bikes as our commuter, we need all the fancy gadgets to make that smoother for us, the best as we can anyway. So I'd like to see improvement on the fenders, but because a lot of times you can go and buy aftermarket ones, but you got to get ones that fit properly and everything, you know. So it's actually best for the actual bike company to make them specifically for that bike. But that's just something I'd like to see. Maybe you can leave a comment in the comments below if you believe, like I do, that we could improve certainly on fenders. I'd like to see it, especially for here in Oregon. Like I say, we get so much of this rain that it'd be nice to have good fenders to protect you. So I'm not, like I say, I'm not just picking on Lyric cycles. Actually, the other bike, the Lyric Graffiti that I have, has better fenders than this one. But even it didn't have good enough ones for what I want. I want to be able to cover the wheel. You know, I probably want it like 3/4 of the way covered. Or more than, maybe 2/3 anyway. Maybe 3/4 is a bit much, but anyway. I know this bike is for on-road, off-road, but and sometimes you get into the muddy trails and stuff, and then that flings up on you, yeah, and just causes a mess. And it really dirties up your bike as well, which really sucks. But I'm pretty well protected otherwise as far as clothes. I know you could say, well, you're wearing rain gear and all that. But still, I don't want to get mud splashed up on me, which happens. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you do. First of all, do you ride in the rain? Does it bother you? Are you a regular e-bike commuter and you ride under whatever condition? I'm waiting still here. Here we are right into January. I mean, we're definitely into January, a week in now. And I'm waiting to see a snowfall here. So there hasn't been anything close. I mean, their temperatures are just too warm right now to even have a shot at it. But I do want it to snow at least once this winter on the ground, so I can test out the Lyric Graffiti X in snow, just to see how it performs. I'm sure some of you out there that have owned, or that also own a Lyric Graffiti X, you probably have already tried yours in snow. If you have, let us know, how did it perform for you? Or did you just put it away and say, nope, we're not doing that? I want to do it, but I don't want to do it if it's just ice, you know, nothing but ice. I don't really want to do that. I have tried riding in ice, and that's not very good, doing that. But I think I just hit something, a button. There we go. I accidentally hit my throttle off button. The red button right here on the right is your throttle button for turning the throttle off and on, so you don't accidentally hit the throttle when you're moving your bike around or whatever. I am pretty good at remembering to turn that off. Like when I take my bike into the house, which I do, I take it right inside. I make sure I turn that button off, but actually I turned the bike off, so what does it matter? What am I saying? Squeaky brakes in rain. It's definitely raining. That's what that squeaking is, from the wet. So yeah, I don't want to really ride in the freezing rain or ice, but I am wanting to ride in the snow. At least once. But if it doesn't snow, I'm good with that too. I'm actually ready for spring already. I just want some dry. Give me about 70 degrees. Because when you're riding the bike, an e-bike, you actually want it a little bit warmer. You don't want it too cool because you can feel it. Whereas, you know, 70, 75 right in there is probably nice. I would say for me it's probably the sweet spot for riding your e-bike. And then even if it gets to 80, it's not that bad because you get fanned by just riding the bike, right? Just the air is fanning you, which is really nice and cool. coming up to the stop sign rather slow. I want to make sure I stop, and I don't want to have squeaky brakes. I just use the regen there. Whoops, there, I accidentally hit the horn. I do that a lot. I don't know if the horn is just in a wrong spot for me or what it is, why I hit that so much, but I do. Sometimes when I'm going to hit the turn signal. And the other time is just riding at night when you're accidentally trying to mess with the headlight, high beam, low beam, you accidentally hit the horn. I really do wish that they had the buttons all lit up. So there's something maybe e-bike companies can also do in the future, is maybe light up our dash for us so that we can see when we do any night riding. Oh, I'm wearing glasses right now, and they're all sunglasses, and they're all rained over. So hopefully the camera doesn't have too many droplets of rain on it, and you're able to see this video half decently. All right, well, that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to talk a little bit today because of the weather. It's a perfect time to do it and show what I mean about fenders and the lack of coverage around the wheel for you. Let's make those fenders better for those of us that want to ride in the rain. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on that. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much for supporting us. Just hit that subscribe button. And if you want to share this video with any others, or want to check on some of the videos we have from the past, we have over 1,200 videos now on the channel, some short and some regular videos. And also, if you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. Usually the time for a video to go up on the channel is 9 a.m. local time here in the West, Pacific time, or Eastern time, it's 12 o'clock noon. So watch out for that each day, pretty much every day. I haven't missed one in quite a while. So once again, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, keep your wheels on the road. See you later.